Grace Park right now. Just about 10 o'clock, 60 degrees. It's a beautiful day. Good girl. If you saw in my last video, I was talking about how the new powerlifting gym that I've been going to, parking is a big issue. And not only that, I'm usually there alone, which is fine, but not sure if I'm gonna stay at that gym. I may end up getting a membership at Fitness SF, which I did a day pass one day. It's not bad. It's obviously not a powerlifting gym, but I don't know. We'll see. Today I'm at the apartment gym. I'm gonna do some squats.
It's not my fault.
I've got some cleaning to do, so I'm going to do that. I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about how I am taking a break from social media. I deleted Instagram and Facebook and TikTok off of my phone for now. Not necessarily a permanent thing, but I have goals that I want to reach, and scrolling on my phone is kind of standing in the way of me reaching those goals as quickly as I could. I feel like everybody kind of understands the fact that social media is not always the best for someone's mental health when it gets into the gray area of using it too much, other than YouTube, because like I mentioned, YouTube inspires me. All other social media really just drains me. One of my goals being I want to commit to posting more on YouTube. Scrolling on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok takes away from time that I could be spending on my YouTube videos. Also, just because I have fitness and health goals that I want to reach, I just can't focus when I'm distracted by social media all the time. If I'm at home and I'm cleaning or spending time with my kids, whatever it is, I like to just have cooking shows on in the background because it's very nostalgic for me. Before social media really took off, that was one of my favorite things to watch, was cooking shows. So overall, I'm happy to be taking a break from social media. Every once in a while, I get to the point where I feel like, okay, it's time to just take a break. I'm an all or nothing kind of person. Obviously, if you know my sobriety story, you know that I'm an all or nothing kind of person. Same thing with social media. I can't really just like say, okay, no social media for 2 days. If I don't physically delete the app and tell myself no more, I'll eventually just pick up my phone and open the app. It's been a few days now without it, maybe close to a week. It gets easier for sure as time goes on. So that's my plan. I am committing to focusing more of my time on YouTube and putting up more videos. Anyways, let's get cleaning. Kids, you understand my struggle. There's literally little dirty handprints all over everything, all over the microwave, all over the stove. Let me show you. see that? Exhibit A. Oh, sore. And it's really hard to bend down and clean with sore legs.
I'll be yours if you let me hold you tight. But I don't know if you let me in, yeah. I know you had your heart broken one too many times, and now it's hard for you to open up. They have been cruel to you, saying things they don't
Bro, I literally just vacuumed and mopped like 2 days ago and the floors are already disgusting. Kids, man. I really try to implement the no shoes in the house rule. Living in Japan for 3 years, it's something that was totally normal over there. I am on board with that rule because shoes in the house is actually disgusting, especially when you live in a big city like San Francisco, but nobody listens. So sticking to the theme of what I've been talking about in this video, about how I deleted social media, I wanted to talk about it a little bit more. This is not the first time that I've deleted my social media. I think one time I deleted it for like 6 weeks. I know it's getting really bad when I open my phone, I click on Instagram. Instagram's usually the first app that I click, and I scroll for a while. It's just like boring or whatever, and I close the app, and then like out of habit, I like immediately open the app again. I'm like, okay, this is not good. Like, that's the problem. Not only that, I am so sick of comparing myself to other people. In general, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at not comparing myself to other people. I understand that like everybody's living their own lives and there's no real reason to compare myself to other people because I'm in my own lane. But like naturally it just happens, even if it's like subconscious. And even just not having social media for like a week now, like I'm just so much naturally happier. I'm more in the moment. I'm more aware of the beauty of the things around me. I see way too many people nowadays, like when I'm out and about and I see people like sitting down at a restaurant or going for a walk and they're just like buried in their phone. That is so sad. How many people can just sit at a restaurant by themselves with no phone, no nothing, sitting with their thoughts, living in the moment? Like, that's so rare nowadays, and that's one of my favorite things to do. This might sound super cheesy too, but I swear I live by this. Somebody that I used to go to school with posted this, posted this on social media, and that's what's making me think of it. It was like a picture of the sky or something, and it said, look up more. Ever since she said that, that has stuck with me to this day. Most people are looking directly in front of them or kind of down at the floor. How often are you looking up? Looking up at the buildings, at the top of the buildings, at the tops of the trees. It's a totally different perspective. And I don't know how I got off on this tangent, but it's one of my favorite things to do is to look up. It's like just a totally different perspective. Like if you're constantly just looking at what's directly in front of you or around you in this part of like your vision, try this. Try when you're out and about to look up. Look up more. Look at the tops of the buildings, look at the windows, look at the very tops of the trees. It's one of my favorite things to do. It inspires me. This world is such a beautiful place, and specifically being on our phones all the time, like we miss the beauty of what's going on around us, and I'm so sick of that, and I am committed to not letting my life pass me by. That is one of the main reasons why I deleted social media off my phone. Now, like I mentioned with YouTube, YouTube has always inspired me. I feel like, at least with the algorithm and what shows up on my homepage on YouTube, it's all very inspiring, positive content. My GoPro just overheated and turned off, so I'm using my phone now. But I'm not spending all day long on YouTube mindlessly scrolling. Like, if anything, I'm listening to positive content, or I'm watching positive content when I'm at home, but it doesn't consume me in the way that other social media does. Plus, my channel is my baby. I've always felt a strong connection and a strong pull to do YouTube, so that's something that I don't think I'll ever need a break from. Who knows? But like I said, look up more, go outside more, look up more, and delete social media. If it's draining you, seriously, just delete it off of your phone. Try a week, give it a full week. You may not even want to re-download the apps again for a little while. Give it a full week and see how you feel. I appreciate you for being here, and if you are new and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I am building this beautiful little community here on YouTube, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.